Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on problem solving, draw something. Now drawing something would involve some type of picture or diagram. Let's have a look. We often hear the expression, a picture paints 1,000 words. Many problems can be solved by drawing some type of picture to help us visualize what is going on. That is, to help us see what is going on. Such a picture can be very helpful for visual learners, that is, for learners who like to see what's happening. Example 1. Farmer Ted built a rectangular enclosure to protect his chickens. It was 15 metres long and 10 metres wide. As well as having 4 corner posts, he also had posts on all the sides which were 5 metres apart. How many posts did he have altogether? Okay, so let's assume now we start to build the rectangular enclosure, and here is one post on the corner. Now let's take the length first. Now they said it was 15 metres long, so here's the next post, okay, and that distance there is 5 metres, so it's still not long enough. Here's the next post, okay, so that's another 5 metres, so altogether that's 10. It's still not long enough, so here's the last post. And now we've got 5, 10, 15. So that's the length. Let's look at the width. It says that the width is 10 metres. So from there to there is 5, because it says each of the posts are 5 metres apart. So we put the next post in there. 5, 10, so there it is. That's the width. So now we have to just include these posts here to make sure they're equal with the others. And look how we're building our enclosure beautifully. Here's our corner post. See? 5, 10, 15. And then one in the middle. And there we are. We're all finished. Let's count the posts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So altogether we have 10 posts. And that's a wonderful way of solving that problem by drawing this picture. Mum and Dad had 5 children. The eldest child is 20 years old. The difference in age between each child is 3 years. What is the sum of their ages? So I've drawn 5 nice pictures here representing the children. So we can see, let's pretend this one's the eldest, 20. The next one's 3 years younger, so that's 17. The next one is 3 years younger again, so that's 14. The next one is 3 years younger again, so that has to be 11. And the last one is 3 years younger again, and that child is 8. So let's check. There's a difference of 3, a difference of 3, a difference of 3, and a difference of 3. And it says what is the sum, the total sum of their ages. So let's add them together. So let's go very carefully. 20 plus 17 is 37. 37 plus 14 has to be 51. Okay, so that's 51. 51 plus 11 is 62. 62 plus 8 is 70. So the sum total of their ages is 70. Now let's quickly check again. 20 plus 17 is 37, 47, 51, 62, 70. So there is the total of their ages. See how it's useful when you draw a picture? You can see what's going on. A piece of timber is 12 metres long. Harry needs to cut it into 3 equal pieces. If it takes him 30 seconds to make each cut, what is the total time he will spend cutting the timber? Now we have to be very careful with this one because it's a little bit tricky. Now remember, he only needs 3 pieces. If you cut the timber once only, that gives you 2 pieces, so that's not enough. Let's see what happens if he cuts it twice. So let's assume he makes a cut here, and he makes another one there. And look what he's got. He's got 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces. So that's the tricky part. In order to have 3 pieces, he's got to make 2 cuts. 30 seconds for each cut, so he's only made 2 cuts. So 30 seconds plus another 30 seconds, and look what we've got. Altogether, we have 60 seconds. Okay, so that's the total time he takes to cut the timber, 60 seconds. Eight competitors enter a knockout tennis competition. How many games need to be played to find a winner? Alright, let's assume these two play each other. Those two play each other. Those two play each other. And those two play each other. Okay? So you can see that already we've got 4 games. So here is the first winner. Okay? So from those two, there's the first winner. From those two, there is the second winner. From those two, there is the third winner. And from those two, there is the fourth winner. So can you see so far we've played 4 games. So let's keep a track of that. So we've played 4 games already, okay? If those two play together, see those two here, this one and this one, if they play together, there is a winner. Let's call that W5. If those two play together, there must be a winner. Let's call that W6. So we've had 2 more games there, see that? 2 more games. And finally, these two have to play together. Let's pretend that's the final. They play together, and we'll call that W7. And that is another game. So look what's happened. Altogether, you've got 4 plus 2 games plus another 1 game. And what is the total number of games? The total number of games is 7. So you have to play 7 games. Okay, so if you've got 8 competitors and they each start off by playing each other, in order to find a winner, you've got to play 7 games. For a building project, Tom needs to hammer 6 nails into a piece of wood. The nails are in a straight line and 3 centimetres apart. How far is it between the first and the last nail? Let's have a look. Let's pretend that's the first nail. Now remember, he's got to do 6 of them. There is the second nail. There is the third nail. The fourth nail. The fifth nail. And the 6th nail. Now the question says, how far is it between the first and last nail? Pretty simple. Have a look at this. Remember, it's 3 centimetres between each. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So the answer is 15 centimetres between the first and the last nail. So here you've seen some good example of solving problems by drawing a picture or a diagram.